What's good and what up? It's your brother SamAnt here at Viral Hip Hop News. Doom, your favorite family. Before we get started with the content, y'all know what to do. Go up top and hit that like button. Alright, so we got some breaking news coming out by Rich the Kid. He was involved in a real nasty motorcycle or motor car injury this afternoon. Dropped a couple clips on his IG story a couple hours ago. Then we had some more news coming out by way of World Star. Here it is. Rich the Kid suffered a nasty injury on his hand after getting into a UTV accident, TMZ has learned. Eyewitnesses on the scene tell TMZ Rich and a friend were riding around in a Polaris RZR four-wheeler on Saturday in Calabasas, California, and that he eventually turned into a dirt lot behind Calabasas luxury motor cars, where they were told he started doing donuts. Now, sources say Rich lost control of the vehicle, causing it to flip over on its roof, at which point paramedics were called. They were told firefighters first arrived, followed by an ambulance and a CHP. Rich was tended to on the scene and transported to a hospital. Now, while the official extent of his injuries are unknown at this point, an eyewitness who was present at the time of the crash tell us an EMT who was working on Rich made it seem like it was bad. Now, they were told that the EMT mentioned Rich would probably have a hard time using his hand for the rest of his life, and that he hoped he wasn't a guitar player, and he wouldn't be able to do that anymore. Rich posted a video, like I said, on his IG regarding the incident. You guys can see right here, this is him riding around in the four-wheeler, I guess you could call that right there. Now, while he didn't post much, he did post something on his IG story regarding the injury and the extent of his hand. It wasn't quite as bad as the EMT made it seem to believe. Here's what Rich the Kid dropped, and I'll come back with my 1-2. Let's go.
Yeah, I fell off the bike and shit broke.
So yeah, obviously we hear right there Rich the Kid saying his hand was broke. You see his hand laceration up top right now. Now, I've been around my share of motorcycle injuries, unfortunately, and I've seen a lot of ones in fatal, a lot ended in some real bad injury. And I will say Rich the Kid ended real lucky in this situation. Should be counting his blessings right now that this all that he seems to receive. Of course, you want to watch out for infection and certain things that can happen after an injury like that, because once you fall and you fall into the dirt and grit, you get all kind of shit in that hand, and it takes a lot more than one time to go ahead and clean that out. If you've ever been involved in a motorcycle injury or been around anybody that's been involved, you know how that process goes. It's going to take a while for his hand to get better. That being said, I don't think it's a situation where he'll never be able to use his hand the same again unless he got some nerve damage in there. But all in all, very lucky to get out of this situation with just the injury that he received. Prayers up to him. Hopefully he gets out of this situation well. Yeah, man, that's what I got to say about it. Leave your comment in the comment section right now. Let me know what you think of this Rich the Kid situation and falling off of his four-wheeler. Let me know in the comment section there. Go in the description box. You'll see links to our Twitter, IG, and all the platforms that SamAnt, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News, runs. Push up with SamAnt Uncut. And of course, I am the co-host of the Uncensored podcast from Brother Oh God over at Hip Hop News Uncensored, the most underrated podcast on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, you name it, to date. Killing the game, content kings, every day, hitting you with non-stop, raw, real content. Always trying to keep it raw, real, and cut here at Viral Hip Hop News. Until next time, until next story, I sincerely appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.